Hello, how are you all doing? You're in the back of the car again. That means only one thing, doesn't it? I'm back on a club water today, the River Swale again, different section, and we're going to see if we can find any perch. It's a miserable day, overcast. There's been a bit of rain, so I'm expecting the water to be a little bit coloured. But we'll get down there, we'll have a look, and we'll see what happens. Speak to you in a bit. Right, we'll have a little start here. Just talking to Tom, the bailiff, or as somebody is, if you watch a lot of videos, fishing videos, might know him as Charlie Farley. Smashing bloke. Gets a lot of unwanted sticks sometimes, but I'm just going to start off slow. I'm a bit limited to cast here, to be honest. And I've got my crampons on today, so seems to be alright. Just getting it out with them. A little bit further out. I'm going to see if I can find someone with a bit more room. I've only popped out for an hour or so anyway, so just turn you around and show you. There's a lot of debris from the storms and from the floods all washed up over there. I'm hoping you could see that. Got a new harness, it's like a neck one, so I'm hoping you're not just seeing my arms all the time. Right, let's go and try some other pegs there. Trying a different retrieve. It's got a bit of a loop in there that I'm going to just get out for the minute. So I've changed the carry tail that was on, and I've put on this weedless, a little bit more like a perchy type thing. Listen to him down there. Don't know if you'll see him. Little Jenny wren, just there, keeps chirping away. There's a few of them. So he keeps hopping along the bank here as well. So I'll have a couple of goes with this and see. Still in the same spot, but just a change of rig. Just turn you down a bit. Bit precarious coming down here, but as I say, I've got my crampons on now, so it's not so bad. Once we go arse over to eat, have a little blast around these couple of pegs, see if these will produce me anything. I'm sure I'm fishing rivers that do have fish in them, you know. Honestly. Right. Let's just walk along and try that other one next door. Yeah, it probably is still a bit cold for him to be chasing lures, but I've seen other people and other videos catching on lures this time of year, so it's got to be worth a go, hasn't it? Yeah, I think if I didn't have my crampons on in pegs like this, even though it's a bit dry, anything else would just be straight over. Right, another little peg not to catch anything in it. So look. Little bit of a thing just going in time. I didn't thumb the reel. Ideally what you want to do towards the end of the cast is just thumb the reel, a little bit of pressure, and it just slows the reel down enough for you to stop getting those birds' nests. But touching wood, I'm touching my head there, I've been fortunate. I've not really had many since I sort of got the setup right. I've loosened the brake right off to number 4, because when I had it on full tight, the cast was getting pulled to one side, and after a little bit of research, if you have the brake too tight, that's what can cause that cast getting pulled over to one side. Right, let's just try over here. Just trying to get it away from them tree branches before the braid fell onto those tree branches. And get it back into this slack. You know what, I'm tempted to just put a spinner on. I think the perch might be more tempted to go for a spinner than an actual soft lure. I mean, they will go for it, but I'm just thinking maybe the spinner might be... Little wren followed us. Did you start robbing that time? Just flew in front there. Oh, thought he had a pull there. Right guys, I tried the spinner and they're way too light. Just ended up with bird's nest again, so I've gone back to, I'll just show you, plastic, but a smaller one, just a white plastic curly tail. I don't know where I've got you facing now. I have you all over the place, don't I? Right, see how we get on with this one. No bird's nest, which is good. Always a plus. I don't know if you'll see it, but there's the weir, top cliff weir, just through the trees there. So I'm going to have a little blast along these edges and hopefully something might pop along, mightn't it? Probably not. Let's have a look. I'm a bit limited for casting space here, but that wasn't too bad. Well, there's a lure. There's a big lure hanging out of that tree there. Somebody else has obviously give it a go. I don't know if you can see that. It's on that branch hanging down, red and white. Shad lure by looks of it. This is going to be my last swim. I'm almost back at the car now. Well, I am, the car's just behind us. There's a church in there, just off the bend. You can see the church there. He hit my head there, didn't he? A robin or a wren. Just having the last few chucks in this swim before calling it a day. Surprise, surprise, they haven't had a fish. That's it. Back at the car. Yeah, so the net I use is just a collapsible net. It wasn't a cheap one, by the way. I think, who's it made by? It could be a Savage Gear one or something. I think it's Fox, is it? It's something Warrior. Rage Warrior Pro. But the reason I use this net is because it's a rubberised or latexed. So if you do hook up something, if you're using treble hooks, on a normal material mesh net, the trebles and the barbs just get entangled, especially with pike when they twist sometimes. And you can end up being in a right mess trying to get the hooks out of the net, or even out the fish if the fish is twisted while they're in it and you're trying to get the net untangled. So with rubber, they don't get stuck in the... I'm not saying they don't go between these holes if they're there, but they don't get stuck and caught like they would in a material net. Yeah, so that's it. With the rod and the reel, I tell you what, this one seems to be holding up. I haven't had any snaps or breaks on it. I'm just using that 7, I've changed over, as you know, a few times a day, 7 gram thing, but yeah, I mean, for the price I paid for that, it's unbelievable, really. So I'm just going to get packed away now, and I've just got my little Fishing Aldi backpack on, what comes with a stool built on it, so I can have a little sit. I brought a flask, but I haven't bothered with it. I've got my green tea in it or whatever, peppermint maybe, but yeah, it's just a little Aldi crane fishing backpack that comes with a stool on it, so I can sit down. There's my unhooking mat if it's needed, and that's it. And there's loads of room in that. I've only used this front pocket and this top pocket. The side pocket's just got my flask and that in, so I've still got carry loads in there. But the idea of this is not to carry loads really, and to go light. But this will come with us to the caravan to the use, and I'll use it down there. So guys, unfortunately, sorry, I haven't caught again, but I am trying to get that fish on camera. Don't worry, we're not turning into a 100% fishing channel or anything. There will be camping stuff coming soon and everything, but I'm just on a mission at the moment to get a fish and get it on camera, just to prove that this gear does. Well, it will work, but it'd be nice for you to see it actually work. But I am called Mick Outdoors, so it's anything outdoorsy really, fishing, kayaking when I get round to that, and camping and all that sort of things, and other bits and gear reviews and whatnot. Right, I'm going to get going. If you've liked this for any reason, give us a thumbs up. If you don't subscribe, get yourself subscribed. My numbers are slowly climbing up, so that's brilliant. Right, until next time, wherever we are, whatever we're doing, I love you loads of millions. Bye for now. Mwah!